There is a lot of strange cryptocurrency going on in this video. Even when it's the weekend and crazy crops are falling, cryptocurrency is always there. We will discuss a potential end date for the Rippleverse in this video. SEC action. I want you to be ready for the worst, so we're going to go right into the XRP chart we're examining. You must be aware of the direction this thing is headed in, because if you aren't ready for the worst, you won't be ready for the greatest. After that, we're going to get right in and discuss stablecoins, because Ripple has experienced a huge explosion. Stablecoin, you can guess where it's all coming from. USDC is exactly what we expected. Recall that USDC is either minting or that Ripple is minting USDC. Ripple is responsible for 20% of the USDC. Take a moment to process that. And you are aware that Ripple will eventually shut down. What happens when they quit? Ripple was going to halt. The RLUSD, which is quite bullish, is where all of the volume is coming from. Now, without further ado, take a seat and unwind. So let's get started with the Bitcoin 97,948,000. As of right now, it has increased by 0.13% over the last day. Ethereum is currently down 0.33% and is trading at $36.22. XRP is trading at $2.37, while USDT and USDC are also approaching the dollar pegs. With the entire cryptocurrency market capitalization striving to reach $3.5 trillion, it is down 3.17% over the last day, currently trading at $3.77. 4 or 5 trillion is coming, and it's coming quickly. We'll get there. What will be the story, is the question. What are the fireworks that light up these markets on fire and propel them back upward? How do we escape the chop city and chop zone in which we have been trapped for the last few weeks? And it all culminates, in my opinion, with Gary Gensler losing his job to the new president of the United States. James Rule released this. According to Jeremy Hogan, a settlement in the SEC v. Ripple case could be reached by May of this year. It claims that the prediction is based on the altered political environment, with SEC Chairman Gary Gensler anticipated to step down and Paul Atkins, who is thought to be considerably more accommodative of the cryptocurrency industry, likely to be appointed by the White House. I'm hoping he is. I don't believe someone can be or have as much hate as Gary Gensler. I believe that's the word that has the most hate. Everyone, including myself, believed Gensler was stepping in luck, but I'll acknowledge that I was mistaken. He intervened, arrived from MIT, and expressed his extreme optimism about all of these cryptocurrencies. He was a monster in the States, and we were all thrilled when he did it. Shortly, the SEC's decision will impact not only Ripple but the entire cryptocurrency market. However, Jeremy Hogan was asked if he thought there was a chance the SEC would be dismissed, settled, or even dropped by February. Look, it's possible, but it might be unlikely, Hogan says, adding that 40 days isn't a long time to compile reports. Memos contained the necessary information for the SEC meetings, among other things. He's choosing April or May. April or May might be immediately following the tax time adjustment, which I like. The conclusion of this litigation might be the spark that ignites the next leg up, or, perhaps more accurately, the parabolic leg up for XRP that will truly take off in the summer and fall of 2025. I posted the tweet yesterday, which is attached. XRP is in Chop City, as you can see. As I mentioned earlier, 230 to 250 is just noise. We must have a breakout since it's all smoke. Naturally, a break over 250 is bullish. A breach below 230 will cause us to plummet back down to 217 to 214, and perhaps even $2 on it once more. This is the XRP chart as of right now. I'll tell you what, it doesn't seem good. As you can see, our zone's bottom is located about at that $97 mark, call it $2. At 272, the zone's highest point is located. The breakdowns and breakouts are these. This is the range that the XRP is trapped in. If Bitcoin were to fully send up to 125, that would assist the XRP to move over 272 and into the $3 zone. Right now, it is at 238. A breakout is needed. It's that easy. We need something to light up the markets because the money in the markets is currently just bouncing around, going from XRP to XLM to HBAR to ARB to Bitcoin to ETH. We need new money to enter the markets and start pushing these cryptocurrencies back up. Until then, we're in a range, which we can call the $2 range to make things very easy for everyone. However, we need to see a breakout sooner rather than lean it to the upside, or else it will crash down to $1.10 or 50, and we don't want that. This was released by Squeaky Mouse. Pass this over to me. According to him, the XRP appears to be offering you one more chance to purchase. He's got a slight decline going on here, and XRP may follow it down to $2.10, just below it. It is conceivable. I'm not claiming that it will happen. To put it another way, there are still a lot of people who want to gather more XRP, so I want you to be ready if it does happen. When's the best time? Rip, they question all the time. When it's red, that's the best time, and when it's green, that's the ideal moment to sell. That's all there is to it, but at the moment, we're focusing on getting this breakout and moving out of the $2 range. Look, stablecoins are the sleeping giant. Z does publish this. He claims that everyone is looking for memes with 5, 10, and 50x returns on NS. Stablecoins are quietly emerging as one of the most fascinating industries going into 2025, but nobody wants to tamper with them. Think about this. The stablecoin game and stablecoin market caps above 200 were represented by 1.1 billion stablecoin payments that were arranged by several different organizations, establishing institutions that are joining the chain. Even in the crypto world, stablecoins are a new notion to most people, even though several of them now hold more T-bills than the whole needs of entire nation-states. They might as well not exist if you venture outside of the crypto community. They are so thrilling for precisely that reason. In 2025, you should keep an eye on how stablecoins connect in a specific story. It seems as though you wish to delve even further and consider the potential for stablecoins and AI agents to begin interacting and controlling liquidity across DeFi components. These days, stablecoins are more than just dull payment methods. They are emerging as the industry standard for the flow of money and its location on the chain. Is this, in your opinion, the reason Ripple developed their own stablecoin and added it to the ledger and ETH? Do you believe that Ripple is collaborating with central banks for a reason and that these banks are trying to enter stables to transfer their funds? Yes, they will use XRP, but they also need a cash-out option. What if that cash-out option is in the back of their central bank digital currency and chads like this? Where is it coming from? We have discussed the story here, and we advised you to keep an eye on USDC to ensure that it will hold its peg, particularly when Ripple stops producing minting fronting the money for USDC-20. This is coming to an end because Ripple is going to put all of its eggs into USD. Stablecoins will be crucial to what Ripple is doing with their software suites for banks and financial institutions worldwide. If you were thinking that Ripple was eliminating XRP and switching to just a stablecoin solution, you are in for a surprise. Keep in mind that the stablecoins are built on top of the XRP ledger, which means that every time it is used, it uses XRP as the gas feed because the XRP token is the native currency of the ledger. The more volume we receive, the more utility we get, and the more XRP that is used, the higher the price of XRP. People, 2025 will be among the most optimistic years for XRP. That is what I am telling you now. For the last 6 months, I have been shouting. Keep an eye on it since it will strike quickly and fiercely.